Tesla has just gone and fixed the number one problem with their cars, the thing that people complain about the most. Now, I should make a point here. Every model of car ever made in human history has had people who complain about it, people who find problems that others don't see, and that aren't really necessarily even real. They're just perceptions. But this is kind of a real issue, right? If you're driving along and it's raining and your windscreen wipers aren't working properly, it can be stressful. I've had it happen to me on a number of occasions. Hello, my friends. Welcome to the channel. I'm Sam Evans. You're watching the Electric Viking. Tesla's windshield wipers, they've been a bugbear for owners. People have complained about them. You might not have, but for a lot of Tesla owners, it's been uh, a point of contention. Tesla has improved its auto windshield wipers. Now, there's more changes as well. I'm going to report on all the different changes we just heard about within the last 24 hours from Tesla. Heaps of new updates that they've just done, over-the-air software updates. Kudos to them for keep on continually doing this. It's impressive that they give so much stuff for free to owners. But I think this is the biggest thing that they've done for a while. Tesla owners have often complained about the infamous dry wipe issue, which is a kind of a part of the reason why this dry wipe issue happens, as in the windscreen wipers trying to wipe the windscreen when it's not raining, is because they rely on camera vision. And that's for the white windscreen wipers as well. And that means that the sensors can detect precipitation. And I mean, when I say the sensors, I mean the cameras can detect precipitation that doesn't exist. A newly published patent called Wiper Friction Estimation for Auto Wiper Performance Improvement reveals an incredible solution to this problem, says Not a Tesla App. Better yet, Tesla engineer and co-inventor Yunta Tsai recently confirmed on X that this technology is active across the entire Tesla fleet and is getting an upgrade in Tesla's full self-driving version 14.3. Now, instead of relying purely on visual data from the cameras to guess if the windshield is wet, the new system measures the actual physical resistance the wiper blade encounters. Of course, this is also tricky in and of itself. To do this, the vehicle's body control module utilizes an advanced energy balance model. This system precisely monitors the electrical power input going to the wiper motor using internal voltage and current sensors. It then factors in all known efficiency losses. This includes electrical losses in the motor itself, frictional losses in the mechanical wiper package, in the mechanical wiper linkage, and aerodynamic drag on the blade due to the vehicle's current speed. By balancing the electrical power going in against these known mechanical and aerodynamic losses, the system isolates the exact amount of friction occurring directly between the rubber wiper blade and the glass. This is so complicated. It's pretty impressive, but it kind of, just to pause for a minute here, guys, it kind of does make me wonder, would it not have just been easier to just use the same the expensive windscreens that everyone else uses that can automatically detect water on the windscreen? Anyway, to ensure pinpoint accuracy, the system primarily calculates this friction during the middle portion of the wiper's arc. Within the defined calculation window, the wiper blade is moving at its highest velocity and lowest acceleration, providing the cleanest possible data signal. Now, this continuous stream of friction data creates a direct feedback loop to the autopilot ECU. If the vehicle's cameras provide a sense of sight, this friction estimation finally gives the system a sense of touch. Now, I kind of wonder if maybe Tesla took this technology from their robot, the humanoid robot. By analyzing the physical friction, the vehicle can instantly deduce exactly what is on the glass without relying purely on the cameras. Dry glass and grime. How does it solve this issue? If the estimated friction is significantly higher than expected, the system knows the glass is completely dry or covered in sticky debris. This prevents further abrasive dry wiping, which wrecks your windscreen wipers and just makes your windscreen dirtier, and can automatically trigger the washer fluid to clear the obstruction. Ice and frost. How does it work? If friction is unusually low under wet conditions, obviously that means there's ice and frost and water on there. and the system can detect a slick layer of frost or ice on the windshield. The vehicle can then automatically activate the climate control system and defrost functions to melt the ice. I told you this is advanced, it's remarkable. Worn blades. By monitoring these friction values over time, the system can even detect when the rubber wiper blades are degrading and automatically alert the driver that it is time to replace them. Now, I said before that this might have been technology that came from the robot, but maybe it was a combination of the robot and Tesla's robotic cars, or the Cybercab. Patent filings usually point to future hardware. This friction estimation is purely a software innovation, so you don't need new hardware for this. Talking to X, Tesla engineer Yun Ta Sai confirmed that this logic has already been implemented across the entire fleet via over-the-air updates. You might be wondering to yourself recently, why do they work better? Sai noted that feeling the physical material on the glass is what currently allows the system to promptly trigger a windshield wash when needed and to detect if a dry wipe has occurred. So a physical wash when needed is now automated on your Tesla. This is pretty wild stuff. I mean, imagine just driving a car and it just changes the way it operates in this manner. Sai teased that further winter weather improvements based on this specific tech, including better wiper fluid control, defrosting, and defogging behaviors, are officially bundled into the full self-driving version 14.3 update. So I don't know if you get this if you don't have full self-driving. Maybe you do, maybe you don't. If you're a Tesla owner, let me know in the comment section below. Do you or don't you? And have you used this and seen any improvements? I'm guessing people have. I just haven't heard about it yet. Let us know in the comment section below, or even better, send me an email. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye. Need expert advice on what car to buy, what solar system to get, what home battery to get, or potentially for your business? You can get, guys, a one-on-one consultation directly with me, 60 minutes of tailored guidance. This might help you avoid making a huge mistake spending money when you shouldn't, or potentially save you a massive amount of money. Click the link in the description below because I can assist you, and why not? The link is in the description. Thinking about getting solar, a home battery, or an EV charger? Check out Australia's best free comparison tool because it could save you a lot of money. Guys, click on the link below in the description and you can see how much you can save. Alternatively, give Resync a call. They are the guys who installed my battery and my home solar. I'll put a link to them as well in the description.